What's good with y'all, man? Welcome back to the channel for another fire ass video. There may be a little bit of controversy on this video, but I'm cool with it. I'm here for the bullshit. So today we talking about the Echelon versus the Glock. I ran a few drills as you were about to see in the video, and the results may surprise you. I want to basically just talk about everything, how I felt shooting it. Y'all know I'm one of them competition boys. Not like an official competition boy, but you know, I like to shoot. So I ran some drills and these are the results. I'm gonna start with the GLOCCATO, and we're gonna see, and for y'all that don't know, this is a Zev OZ9 C V2 with radiant ramjet and afterburner on the front. So yeah, SRO, red dot. All right. Yeah, let's go ahead and start with some stuff. We're gonna be shooting steel as well too. All right, so steel's out there. Let's start. We're gonna do 3 draws.
Dude. Oh, I'm sorry.
Pretty good. Hold myself. What the fuck? I think that was a nice promise, but all right. One more time. All right. 128. $120. I missed that one. I missed it. I skimmed it, but we don't count grazes. But that was a 105. Went a little fast on that one. All right, let's switch it up. We don't want to take this. Taking this off, and that's why you need the QD release. You can just put a whole nother gun on, and just like that. Make me like ChrisTV. I missed that one. That was a 120. We only count hits. What the fuck? That was a graze. 114. Make sure I get my hits. That was a 125. That was a 112. Shit, that was pretty fast. One more. Y'all wouldn't believe me if y'all didn't see it. That's a 1-7. 1-7? That was a 107. That was a 107. So, yeah. Since we already got the Echelon out, let's go ahead and let's work on double taps. Let's see how fast we can get these double taps in, and we only count hits. So we're gonna do the first 2 just to preserve ammo. Where we at right now? So yeah, we stocked up. 20 round mag. All right, so double taps. All right, that was a 137, first shot, 115. All right, let's get one more in. Sheesh. First shot, 108, overall time, 129. Sheesh. Okay, it's making the GLOCCATO look bad right now. I gotta turn it up. But I do want this to be an unbiased review, so y'all can make your own decisions from there. All right, come on, GLOCCATO. Another light promise card. Okay. I froze. That was trigger freeze. First shot was a 108. Second shot, overall time was a 171. Let's try that one again. Okay. Too many light primer strikes. I think I gotta replace my damn my fire spring, my fire pin spring. All right. Missed one. First shot 111, overall time 130. All right. First shot 123, overall time 145. No more bullwhips. All right. I'm stopping the video right here just to let you guys know that I had to switch GLOCCATOs or Glocks, whatever. My Zev. This is my Zev OZ9. You feel me? I got an O-light on there. But we are empty. Nothing. And so safe direction. But I ended up switching out my striker spring for a 2 pound rather than the 3.5 pound that came with it. It started to cause a lot of light primer strikes. So that's what was going on with light primer strikes. As y'all remember with the GLOCCATO, it started doing that when I started messing with the recoil spring. So I had to change the recoil spring and bring it up a little bit. I think the GLOCCATO has, just because it's my EDC, I think it has the 6.5 pound recoil spring. I'm sorry, I keep saying recoil spring. The GLOCCATO has a 6.5 striker spring, 6.5 pound striker spring. So that's what that is. This one is a 2 pound. So I'm gonna probably go back up to the stock striker spring on this. The trigger was fine how it came out of the box. So you know, I'll just be an adventurous. So that's what was going on with this gun. Let's go ahead and try to get some double taps in. All right. That was a 112, 113. I mean 133 overall time. I missed the first one. Damn, that first shot was a .98. Overall 118, but it don't count unless we hit it. So let's try to get them shots in. That was the baby rock. Woo! .91. Overall 113. But y'all know I'm good with the GLOCCATO, so I train with it. All right, y'all, it's getting dark. Last thing I want to do is I just want to do a quick rapid fire test to see if we can keep this, excuse me, on target. Let me go get my eye protection. Ooh, I can't see shit. All right, this is gonna be fun. You gotta like though. Rapid fire out of the GLOCCATO. We're gonna do 7 shots on target and try to see if we can hit that. That's my last one. Okay. Not bad. I think I missed what, 1, 2. All right, and that was in a whopping 3.49 seconds. I could have went faster, but I want to be accurate. What was my draw? Yeah, 179. I could have been way faster. All right, and then 7 shots out of the Echelon. On my mark. Oh. 7 shots. I count 7 shots. First shot was a 233, but I think I did it faster. That was a 365. So, all right, so final thoughts on the Echelon, final thoughts over this whole video. I'm about to talk about the pros and the cons of the Echelon. So I just want to show you guys that I tricked it out, and I'll let you guys know what I have on it. The Sally Wolf Pro red dot. I like the way it look. It's very thick paws. The steel around is very thick, and it just kind of matches. It matches the gun for me. Let me know if y'all think the same. So secondly, I got the Streamlight TLR 1HL, and yeah, you know, it's decent light. It's not the most expensive, but it works. And so this is the full build. I want to show you guys that we are clear. All right, before we start messing with these guns, safe direction. All right, I'm just gonna speak freely on how I feel about this gun. To me, it feels like everything the Gen 6 Glock should be, or let's just even say the Gen 5 Glock should be. I know a lot of people say, oh yeah, it's like a big Hellcat, or yeah, that's not true. It's what a gun should be in 2023. Every slide should be should have an optic cut low enough so that you can co-witness with the stock sights on there. I don't feel like you should have to buy different sights to co-witness. If you got a suppressor on the other hand, that's a completely different story. You have the universal optics system thing or whatever, where basically it can fit over 30 different optics, which is dope. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't really ask for more when it comes to that. And it's no plates, it's directly to the slide. And I feel like most people will want their optic mounted directly to the slide. Correct me if I'm wrong, y'all let me know in the comments. That's just how I feel about that. It just looks cleaner. I feel like it's less room for error. This ain't rocket science, bro. Like this is something that's just like anybody and everybody could have thought of, to be honest. But Springfield was the first ones to do it, crazy enough. The slide serrations, I feel like that is dope. All right, I just want to show y'all. So first of all, they call this like a trench. The trench or whatever. Y'all see like how it kind of bulges out on the side. Makes it easier to do press checks. My bad, I'm sitting over here looking at my monitor. I'll say this makes it super easy to do anything I want to do. If somebody's more comfortable pulling it like this, they actually have like leverage. They can get the most leverage with this gun, doing it like this. All right, people more comfortable doing it from the back. You know, this is flared out on the back end, so it's like, it's simple, bro. They made it really simple. But to me, it says a lot about the company because they took the time to do this, even though I don't feel like this is anything that's just like, that cost them a lot of money to do. I feel like this gun is very customer oriented, and they knocked this shit out the park, just straight up. We got stippling literally everywhere, right? Stippling, stippling on stippling on stippling. I'll move my face out the way. It's on the back. It's on the other side. It's on the front. It's on the trigger guard. It's on the front of the trigger guard. I don't even know why they put it up here, but it's up there. They have like a little kind of makeshift gas pedal right here, which is cool. I'll talk about that later. It's really not aggressive, and when I say not aggressive, if I had to compare it to something, y'all remember how like I was wearing a SIG and I was like, yo, it'll like fray up the inside of your shirt. It'll like make your stomach real red and stuff. You gotta like really get used to it, break it in, whatever. It's not like that. It's lighter than that. I wouldn't say skateboard texture. I don't know. Like a very fine sandpaper, if I had to like really put a name to it. It is ambidextrous, so all my wrong-handed people, you know, this is a good gun straight out the box. This thing even got stippling around the magazines. If you gotta like rip this bad boy out, you can do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, regardless of whatever kind of condition your hands are in, wet, dry. I'll say that this gun is really dope, and that's why I'm keeping it. All right, I don't keep all my guns that you guys see that may come on the channel. I'll review it, I'll shoot it, and then I'll make my decision from there. So I wanted to let y'all know this is a non-biased decision. Springfield nor Glock is paying me to make this video, all right? So everything I say here is my own opinion. Y'all can feel free to talk about it in the comment section. If anybody's trolling, have at it. Troll their ass back. I've been hearing that a lot of people feel like this thing has a 1911 grip angle, and it doesn't. All right, I will say to some degree it's 45 degree, but honest opinion, this, and the reason why I like this so much is because I feel like this is, it has a Glock, more of a Glock grip angle. I'm going to use the Zev, for example. So the Zev, we got clear. I think I already showed y'all that direction. The Zev has a 1911 grip angle. Y'all see that? It is literally just straight down. You know, it has a little bit of texture, but we're talking about like a straight 45 degree angle, right? Compared to Echelon. Y'all see how it has this little bump in the back? And that bump is so that the meat of your hand can fit right there, right? So I prefer this over this. And maybe it's just because I train so much with Glock. I may, you know, I'm just used to Glock, whatever. That's the difference. So, and I want to show you guys side by side what I'm talking about. So I'm trying to line it up as best I can. But do y'all see how the Echelon kind of pokes out a little bit? And then, and we lining it up. They both start right here. Put my finger on both of them. And the Echelon bows out in the back, right? And then on the front end of it, I want y'all to see how much more, I'm probably gonna twist the whole damn camera, but I want y'all to see how much more the Zev sticks out. And again, look at the back, boom. They equal, they lined up to the best of my ability. But look how much more the Zev sticks out, right? In the front. The Zev is overall thicker. Pause. The Springfield is kind of skinny at the front, even though it still keeps that straight 45 degree. I don't even know if it's 45 degrees, I could be wrong. But it keeps it straight right here, but then it kind of bows out in the back. Now, 1911 grip angle versus, let's say, a Glock. Now, this is my EDC, so obviously it ain't empty, but we're gonna go ahead and empty it now before we handle any guns. All right, so we are empty, safe direction. Now, this is the Glock grip angle, right? Bada bing, bada boom. So y'all see what I mean right here? When I say, you know, outside of the finger grooves, straight shot, and then it bows out in the back a little bit, right? So you got your straight shot right here, and then it bows out in the back outside of, you know, the grip, the finger grooves. I'm gonna put these side by side. Now, I want y'all to look at this now. Y'all see what I'm talking about? Do y'all see how close these bad boys is? Now, again, I will say the Glock is thicker towards the top. That still does not change. But I feel like it's more of that bow in the back that makes it for like the meat of your hand to fit, like all of this right here to fit. I feel like that's what makes it comfortable. That's what makes it, you know, really feel like at home. So I made a reel on my Instagram. I made that reel to kind of just show, and I'm using iron sights and all of that, to really just show like, I can pick this gun up. And that was my first day actually shooting a gun. I think probably before I made that video, I ran maybe 100 rounds through it, maybe. So I want to show you guys like how transferable the skill was from this to this. I'm not gonna say it's like picking up the same thing, but it's not too far off. I can see somebody else liking this more just because it's a little bit slimmer, but it still has that Glock grip angle compared to, let's just say a full-size Glock. So we could even probably, I'm not gonna say we compare this to like the 43 or 48 or 43X and a 48, but it's very Glock-like. Last thing that I like about this gun is the trigger, bro. The trigger is amazing, right? This trigger surprised the shit out of me. I'll say that. I'm not gonna say it's the best trigger on the market, anything like that, but I will say that this trigger is definitely worth it. It's a step up. It makes me feel better about striker fire guns. A lot of the times you hear like, you know, you're not going to get a trigger like a hammer fire gun, which I'll say is 100% true. Well, out of a striker fire anyways. I'll say this is about as close as you're gonna get. You know, you got other people that make really good triggers. You got the Canix, you got the, I think it's CZ. They make pretty good striker fire triggers. And there's somebody else I feel like I'm missing. Drop it in the comment section. Overall, I will say this is a very good gun. Now, I do want to talk about cons. I originally wanted to make this a competition gun, just maybe a competition gun I just switched to. And we talking about straight out the box, right? Of course, I was gonna do some stuff to it, but straight out the box, I was thinking about making this my competition gun. The only thing I don't like is the magazine. It's the grip, magazine, well, whatever you want to call it. It has no flare, it has nothing, right? Now it does have like little things that kind of like will guide you in, but you have to really be like on point with this. Like you really gotta be on point with this thing. Oh, did I mention that these got metal mags? That's metal. I would say that's probably my only complaint with this gun, and I'm just nitpicking at this point, right? So Springfield has been on their stuff. I would just really want to see the longevity of this gun. I just want to see, you know, how long it would last. There was no break-in period, nothing like that, and this baby ran. So I'll be customizing this gun. Y'all of course see this gun more on my channel, but I'll be customizing this gun a little bit more to fit me. Of course it's staying all black because y'all know I like my all black guns. But I'll be adding some things to it just to make it perform a little bit better. I'm not touching the internals, I'm not touching the trigger. I'll be, you know, probably porting this bad baby and then adding a flared mag weld to it. But other than that, this is, I feel like this gun is everything you want it to be. Y'all can see in the videos that I have posted, like I'm just as fast with it. I'm just as accurate with it. Now I will say that I have a little bit more of an advantage with the GLOCCATO, just because this is what I train with for the past over a year now. But this is what I've had in my hand. This is what I primarily shot. You know, and that's just what that is. But there's not a really big learning curve from this to this. It's I would say probably the most minimal. Like a lot of people switch platforms, say like I like Glock, but I don't like Glock, whatever. I would think this would probably be a gun to just try out. Yeah, man. I'm trying to think if is that it. Yeah, I just want a flared mag wheel on this, and I want to port it, and that's really it. I mean, that's the, you know, the bulk of everything I would do to this gun. Let me know in the comments, man, what y'all think about the Springfield Echelon. Let me know what y'all think about how I shot it versus the Glock. Yeah, I had the faster time, and I feel like I was a little bit more accurate with the Glock. I could be wrong, but let me know in the comment section what you think. Would I say that this is a Glock killer? No. I wouldn't say that this is a Glock killer. But I would say this is probably one of the best guns Springfield has put out. I would choose this over the Prodigy. If I had to choose between this and the Prodigy, because I've shot the Prodigy, I would choose this over the Prodigy. Oh, and I will say, like, you know what I'm saying? The slide release is small, but I really don't notice it. It's not like it's hard to hit. I say once you get used to it, you get used to it, but it's not hard to hit. I probably can do it with my left hand. Yeah. Break yourself. But you know, those are my final thoughts on the Springfield Echelon. From here on out, you're gonna see me shooting, and I ain't really got too much more reviews. I'm definitely keeping a Siley on here just because I like the way this gun looks. Let me know how y'all think this gun looks. I'm probably gonna end up buying another magazine for it, just so if I decide to run a competition with it, which I probably will. I definitely need another magazine so I can work on those reloads. All in all, this is a very good gun. Even Shayla, she picked this over the GLOCCATO. I don't know why. She said it felt like it had less recoil to her, maybe because it's just bigger. I feel like maybe because the grip maybe is a little bit smaller for her, so it's easy for her to get a better grip on this gun than another gun. Y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all think. If y'all shot the Echelon, if not, go to a gun range, shoot the Echelon, and let me know what you think in the comment section, bro. That's gonna end this video from here, man. I appreciate y'all for tapping in with me. Until next time, let's get it.